New number one comic books? Not so much. However, if you like number one annuals, DC has plenty of those this week. Hey, all my webheads out there, welcome back to Comic Book Corner 2.0. And fans, I am your host, Mike Spider Slayer, always helping you make decisions of what comic books to buy. And today, guys, I am bringing you your newest number one comic books for next week. That's right, guys. You want to be left behind on the newest, the greatest, the hottest series that are getting ready to come out when it comes to those new number one issues, right? Forget about the spec situation. You just want to read those great stories, and there's times where you hear about that number one book and you're like, crap, I missed out on that, and then you can't find it anymore, right? So that's what this video is for. Speaking of number one comic books, guys, if you also love exclusive comic book covers, I'm partnering up with Glass Cabinet Hobbies. Guys, they have a Batgirls Issue One exclusive done by Dan Mora. Guys, if you love Dan Mora, you're going to want to order this exclusive comic book cover. Again, just go on to glasscabinethobbies.com. The release is December 14th, 2021. Go ahead and pre-order it. All right, guys, so let's go ahead. Let's jump into the newest number one comic books that are getting ready to be released. Hey, guys, so here we go. So technically, annuals are not true number ones because they're not new series, right? But since there wasn't that many new number ones getting ready to come out, I did want to cover briefly on all the annuals that were coming out for December 1st, 2021, and see if something there might interest you. These books are high dollar, so I personally am probably going to pass on a lot of these, but again, I'm just letting you know that they're out here. So let's kick this one off for the Batman fans. Batman 2021 Annual Issue 1. This is $6 comic book. This is a Ghostmaker conclusion. Batman 107 through 111 have featured an epic, brutal tale of Batman's frenemy, Ghostmaker. So if you're a fan of Ghostmaker, this one might be for you. Again, I'm passing on it. It's hard to believe that Batman only has one annual, or is it just basically they're doing it by year now and then they're calling it a number one just to attract new readers that way and putting that number one next to it, right? So they should say Batman Annual 2021. Don't worry about the numbering. All right, then we have Detective Comics 2021 Annual Issue 1. So we don't choose who we save. Bruce, you treat the patient who needs your help. Thomas Wayne, Shadow of the Bat, begins here in the prelude to January's epic New Detective Comics event. So this annual might have significance, right? Because it's a foreshadowing of what's to happen in the future in January. Or do you care and just wait to January until the new event comes out, right? So there we have that one. Then we have Nightwing 2021 Annual. Dick Grayson and Jason Todd, the first Robins, both long ago stepped out of the shadow of the Bat and began walking very different paths on their respective journeys to become who they are today. So it looks like this book is going to be cover about Dick and Jason and maybe their separate paths and certain things along the way. Do you care about that? Maybe not. So you might want to pass on this. I don't think it's going to have any significance on the story going forward. So we'll see. Right? Next, Wonder Woman 2021 Annual Issue 1. $6. Since her return from the Spear of Gods, Diana has tried her best to reconnect with her past and those she left behind. But now the past is coming for her. It all begins when a mysterious man appears. So again, the most important thing is here, sometimes annuals have nothing to do with what's going on with the character and it's some random story, or some has a prelude to an event that's happening, or some do tie into the story in some way, shape, or form. It's just, again, a matter if you want to take that risk, right? Next, we have The Joker 2021 Annual Issue 1. His first year of being GCPD police commissioner was an intense challenge for James Gordon. He battled corruption in the ranks, his marriage was in shambles, and the vigilante Batman was clearly welcoming new recruits. So this is obviously more about Commissioner Gordon and about his younger days when he was on the force, which again could be a cool story if you care about Commissioner Gordon. And really, this Joker series is more about Commissioner Gordon than it is about the Joker anyway, so this might be something to pick up. Next, we have Robin Annual Issue 1. Now, I'm a huge fan of this series, and this is one of my most anticipated books getting ready to come out for this particular week, just for the pure reason is it has a lot of the stories that had to deal with the contestants in the Lazarus Island. So I find myself intrigued by that, and I definitely want to know more about that Respawn character and Flatline. So if there's an annual that I am buying, it's going to be this one right here. All right, next we have Justice League Dark 2021 annual. After barely making it out of Atlantis alive, the Justice League Dark regroups and prepares themselves for ultimate battle for magic against the finest sorcerer to ever live, Merlin. Personally, me, never got into Justice League Dark. I know there's a lot of fans out there. If this series is for you, let me know in the comments below. Are you excited about this annual? Next, Batman Fear State Omega Issue 1. So this is something, I guess, that is kind of like a number one. I don't know, it's a stretch too. As Gotham's fear state comes to a close, a new day dawns on the city, one without Batman. But the Dark Knight's absence does not mean the city without heroes. This is it. This is truly the end of Fear State now. We got to see it in issue, 117? And now we get the Omega issue. This is like the aftermath. If you guys care, it's $5, and we're almost at the new creative team now. Next, we have Justice League Incarnate Issue 1. This is also $5. After the shocking ending of Infinite Frontier, Justice League Incarnate defends the multiverse from the dark side across infinite Earths, following a devastating defeat at the hands of the one true dark side. The Superman of Earth 23 is in this book, and obviously a lot of other different versions of your Justice League characters. So this is something that I might pass on as well. I don't know. I just don't know the state of DC right now or where they're going in the direction that they're going. So I don't know if I want to invest in this comic book. So I don't know. We'll see. Next, we have The Death of Doctor Strange, Spider-Man Issue 1. So this is one of the few Marvel books that's getting ready to come out. And I am going to pick this up, not for Doctor Strange. I just want to see the team up between Ben Reilly and Black Cat. That's really the only way. I know this is a tie-in book and this should tie into Doctor Strange, but if it doesn't, this is the one book where I really don't care if it doesn't, because I just want to see these characters in it, right? So this one is also a $5 book, and yeah, that's where I stand with that. Next, we have another Wonder Woman book. This is Wonder Woman Historia, the Amazons, Issue 1, an $8 price tag. I am not buying this. The wait is over. The entire story of the Amazons can finally be told. Millennia ago, Queen Hera and the goddess of the Olympian pantheon grew greatly dissatisfied with their male counterparts. That's fine and dandy and great, but I'm not spending $8 on that. Here's another book that's super pricey. Gotham City Villains Anniversary Giant, Issue 1, $10. DC is, listen, all comics are expensive these days. Marvel comics as well. But for this particular comic book week, if you were to buy all the annuals and these giants, you would be broke. This book, again, is $10. It looks like a cool book with the villains, right? But my gosh, I'm not picking this up just because of that price tag. Next, we have another Death of Doctor Strange tie-in. This is White Fox Issue 1. This is also a $5 book. Last of her kind, The Hope of Earth. Amahan is the last of the mystical shape-shifting Komodo as the White Fox. I thought the White Fox looks pretty cool. I learned a little bit about her in a previous comic book series. What was I reading that she was in? Oh, Taskmaster. Yeah, she was pretty cool in that. So, but I don't think I'm going to pick it up. Next, if you're following the Darkhold series that's going on in Marvel, this one's featuring Black Bolt. This is issue 1. Hey, we got a $4 comic book here. The King of Inhumans breaks his silence. Black Bolt's mighty voice is his greatest gift, and since childhood, it has been his greatest curse. Recruited with 4 other heroes to read from the Darkhold. This has been an okay series, pick and choose what you like. Here we have from Image Comics, King of Spies, issue 1. The world's greatest secret agent has 6 months to live. Does he die quietly in a hospital bed, or does he make up for a lifetime of bad decisions? This one's written by Mark Millar. I'm going to pick this one up. This is something that already screams like movie or Netflix show, obviously. But it seems like an interesting concept. And yeah, this one could be cool. Next, from IDW, we have TMNT Best of Shredder issue 1. This is a $6 book. The Turtles have met their match in this collection featuring the best stories of Shredder from the Turtles. Mirage Studios debut the present day of IDW Comics. The leader of the Foot Clan has been consistent. So, consistent menace. If you love Shredder, you're probably going to love this. So that's pretty cool. Then from Bad Idea Comics, I didn't know they were still making stuff. I guess they're going to the end of the year. This Odin's Eye. Yeah, I mean, some of their stuff that they came out with was really cool, and then they're going away, so I'm probably not buying this one. It's $10 as well. No way. Then we have Maniac of New York, The Bronx is Burning, issue 1. This one is done by Aftershock Comics. This is a $5 book. The bloody saga of Maniac Harry continues after the tragedy of Death Train. Detective Zelda Pettibone and Meryl Aid Gina Green have lost the trail of the Maniac and support of the city. Isn't this a #1 issue? And it feels like this has been going on already. Cool cover though, man. This is something definitely weird. All right, then we have from Dark Horse, Sir Edward Grey Archeron. I can't read. #1, $4. Hellboy is gone, and the PBRD managed to fight off the monsters on Earth long enough for humanity to just barely escape the underground. But Edward Grey must return to Hell to confront a familiar foe and finish what he needs. Not familiar with the universe, so I will not be picking this up. Evil Ernie is back. He's got another new #1 from Dynamite Comics. Dynamite Entertainment proudly presents an all-new Evil Ernie issue 1, written by Scott Liddell and illustrated by Ariel Medell, featuring 2 amazing covers. So fans of Evil Ernie, get ready. He's back. All right. Then we have a Lunar Room from Volt Comics. This is a $4 comic book. Cynthia Sin Breaker used to be a lot of things. A werewolf, a mob enforcer, for a powerful mage, a name feared on every street of Solar City. But now she's forcibly retired from all those things, trying to get her life back. All right. From Vault, could be kind of cool. Next, we have a $9 comic, Magic the Gathering Master of Metal issue 1. Will not be picking this up, but if you're a fan of Magic and you like the Magic comic books, that might be for you. And then this, I just found out when I was doing research for this video. Hotel Volume 2 from AWA, guys. Do you guys remember reading Hotel Volume 1 as you had all these separate hotel rooms and the story eventually connected? That shit was dark, boy. Holy cow. 5 more interconnected story chronicles another harrowing week at Perro Courts, the mysterious roadside motel where lost souls make their last stand with the demons that haunt them. Oh man, I can't wait for this. I can't believe I missed out on this. At least I found out now. This is a $4 comic book. AWA got some great stuff, man. Then Scout has a King's Vengeance issue 1. A vexed warrior who was once a loving father and husband is brought back to life 25 years later and proceeds to avenge himself on the demons responsible. That's pretty cool, I guess. $4. All right, Archie fans, get ready for your Archie Christmas Spectacular. Issue 1, 2021. So there you have it, webheads. There are the newest #1 comic books getting ready to be released for next week. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments below which books you're looking forward to, if any at all. And of course, guys, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to hit that bell. And guys, speaking of content, go ahead and click on the content here or here, either one, it's fine, right? So guys, as always, keep buying, keep collecting, but most importantly, always keep reading your comics. Guys, thank you so much. Take care. Bye.